Boys and girls, welcome back to another video by yours truly. We're going to be checking out the Lynae Resonator Showcase, but before we do, I just wanted to briefly talk about my genuine excitement for 3.0. As I told you guys a while back when there was a drought in Wuthering Waves, I think it was obviously during probably 2.7 second half. Yeah, I was like, guys, this is going to continue in 2.8 and it ain't going to pick up till 3.0 because they dumped all their budget into the finale of 2.7 and into 3.0. And now we're here, and I think this is the moment that I was waiting on, as well as I'm sure a lot of people. And the thing is, what we saw in the live stream delivered exceptionally for me personally. I don't know about everybody else. I can only speak for myself. But the live stream for me was close to a 10 out of 10. I think I did give it a 10 out of 10 because everything that I was kind of expecting 3.0 to bring, they kind of brought. We got a new in-game mode. I'm excited to check that out. They're bringing back my fucking TFT mode. I think I'm excited to play around with the cards and that. I had a lot of fun with that mode the last time I was on stream, which was, I don't know, a couple patches ago. And then we've got a massive fucking region. This region is not small. It is monumental, and it's got what seems to be a conglomerate of different concepts and themes put all into one region. And guess what? They also seem to be in direct contrast to what we've experienced so far in prior regions. We had the Pantheon as well as the Italian mob, you know, Vasilis and Montellis and Rinascita. And then we had Huanglong, which was heavily Chinese influenced in 1.0. And now we're coming here with a Persona classroom arc, if you will, mixed in with a bit of sci-fi technology synergy. So that's going to be an intriguing thing. I think the classroom arc, I'm gonna be real, I think it's going to be a slice of life as hell, but it's not going to be as poorly executed as 2.8. I think it's gonna be infinitely better because it's obviously coming in with the big 3.0, the 0.0 update. And so I think it's going to be a much more well-rounded character development with the entirety of the Lynae cast. And it's going to breed for some entertainment. I think it's going to be some funny ass moments with Rover where he's risen up on women in the fucking classroom and stuff. I think that shit's going to be hilarious. I'm looking at it from that lens too. I'm not looking at it from a deep, thought-provoking story lens. Some of you guys might be doing that, but I think for me, and I think I've explained myself plenty of times, Kudo has proved to me that in terms of a deep story, it doesn't hit for me. So from going here and on out, I'm looking at it as a pure entertainment point of view, which, by the way, they do an exceptional job in presentation and entertainment in cinema. And so I think that's going to be great. But setting all of that aside, it's just the nuances of the region and landscape that also are fascinating. Apart from that Persona room vibe, which I think very much people love Persona, and so they're going to look forward to that classroom arc shit. But there's also Horizon Zero Dawn landscaping and themes. And so you're going to have a lot of fun if you enjoyed that game. And then they've got the mecha in coherence with that. Who doesn't like mechas, especially if you're a fucking dude? You know, brother, come on now. Mobile Suit Gundam, bro. If you are an unk, you know damn well you're going to appreciate that. And then we got the indigenous people that still kind of go into coherency with that, those two little themes. And then we've got that big ass, like, I don't know, it looked like a massive, it looked like Dendro region, if I'm being honest, but with, I don't know, its own little vibe. It was like big ass trees that were just sunflowers. It was like sunflower trees. That looks interesting. And it's also a bit different. And then we still haven't seen this snow area, right? Apparently we're like underneath a big fucking conglomerate of snow, or a massive snow. And then we've got this place also high up in the sky. There's just so much landscape. And I think the biggest, most exciting and fun element of 3.0 that everybody's going to probably have doing is this going to be exploring. I think everybody's going to have a great time exploring. And the biggest like cherry on the cake, or maybe it's even the cake, a bit of the cake itself. I think it is. You know what? I think it is a bit of the cake itself. It's the fucking bike. And I made a whole video on this explaining to people why I think the bike is ingenious in contrast to Flight and Rinascita, and why I think it's going to be a much more immersive as well as a fun explorative experience, especially considering they put some objective upgrades in where you have auto traversal as well as a music on the go while you're riding this bike. And you take women on dates and shit, and you do goddamn parkour up in the air and stuff, bro. I mean, I just think 3.0 has a full, well-rounded package that's going to set a lot of people up for that absolute cinema moment that we had in 2.0. I do. I think 3.0 actually has a very strong chance of coming close, if not on par, with the 2.0 impact experience. Now, hey, I know this may seem like I'm gassing it up, but after all the things I've explained to you, I think you can understand why. We also get in a brand new mechanic, although some of it's some slimy gacha garbage, it still is a new mechanic. And I think a lot of people know what they're getting themselves into after playing a gacha game for a couple of years, right? I point them out. I'll always say it's garbage, but I also am not an idiot. I know I've been in this space long enough to understand gachas are going to do gacha things, and I'm okay with that. Well, especially me, because I make a profit, a hell of a bag off of this space, more than you probably realize. And so I'm okay with that. My big philosophy here is so long as they're providing ample gameplay and combat, I'm okay with that as well. I don't know if I mentioned the fucking TFT mode, but I'm excited about that. That said, it's on Christmas Day, which kind of sucks balls for a family guy like me. I'm going to be hanging out with my family throughout the entirety of the day. At least it comes out nighttime on Christmas Eve over here on Houston time. And then I can stream it on night, wake up on Christmas Day, go to my friend's house who's throwing a party, hang out with them, and then come back and stream at night again. That's how I'm going to probably, finagle my way around that whole ordeal. Ultimately, I am very, very fucking excited. Okay, enough yapping. Now we can watch the trailer. I feel like there's more things I want to talk about, but I think I've yapped y'all's ears off enough. Let's go ahead and check out this trailer, boys and girls. All right, we got 1 minute 35 and 3 minutes and 33. Okay, we're not going to pause this one at all.
Hey, name's Lynae.
She went invisible.
Drive safe.
I read that in her bio.
Name your color.
Yeah, I read that in her bio.
Go over here. That's all you got.
She seems like a lot of fun, to be honest. Her kit
Catch this.
got that Splatoon type of coloration to it too.
Don't blink. You'll miss the best part. I'm gonna be late.
Oh, wow. That was hard not to pause. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't pause because honestly, this is normally just a showcase showing off moves. It didn't blow me away. I'll be honest. It was a cool little trailer, but like, it was all right. Nothing tops that Zani trailer, man. That Zani trailer was absolute peak. But I didn't pause because I'm gonna be pausing this next one. This next one is where it really matters, boys. Okay, so let's go ahead and check this next one out. Here we go. Okay, let's go ahead and full screen this. We're gonna be pausing this one.
What now?
What the hell? Bro, what kind of phone user interface we got going on here, boys? Huh? What in the 8-bit pixel? Look like about to play Super Mario. Mario look like he about to come on that phone right now. Yahoo!
Wait.
I love her
I'm
eyes.
gonna be late.
Yeah, okay. I thought this was coming. Okay, bro. Okay. Dude, those eyes. Holy shit, man. Like I said, bro, she's got such a similar design, or I guess just kind of vibe and atmosphere about her as old girl from Oshinoko. One of the main protag. Not the mom. The mom was gorgeous. The daughter that ended up eventually blossoming into the same fire as the mom. But those eyes are peak. I do like the Oshinoko eyes better still. But I do like she's got like a little, little rainbow in here. And this looks like a fucking flower bed. Her eye. Like this looks literally like a flower bed. Peak. And then we got this. Damn, they really went all out with that, huh? That looks good. She's like an idol. I also love those earrings. Those earrings look cool. Of course she's taking a selfie. But what the fuck? Is that a dorm? Brother, what the kind of dorm is that? Nice ass dorm. Look at that couch. But I ain't had that couch in my dorm back in college. You rich as hell. That's what I call working smarter, not harder, right there, boys. She got the right idea. I said he bustling, boy. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. See, while y'all be doing all these Mario Party events and shit, man, we need to get a Jet Set Radio event, man. Come on, make it a cooperative Jet Set Radio event where we're grinding down the rails and sliding down poles and spraying up walls, bro. It would be peak. It would be peak nostalgia. My bro's cooked.
Cool it,
Never
big
mind.
guy.
Let's just spray paint this motherfucker in the face. That should actually work. Yeah, it actually cooled him down. That's crazy.
You're late anyway. You might as well show us how you mod bikes. Not today, sorry. Attendance on the line. Another one? Huh? What's wrong? Nothing.
I'll be real. That's kind of like, that guy gave off some Zenless Zone Zero vibes right there. Am I crazy? Like some real ZZZ vibes. Well, what the hell? Who is this? Well, they got Wily over here. R2D2 head ass.
Let's go. Time's ticking. Look, the newest bike model. Where?
God damn,
The newest
bro.
bike model.
But she kicked the dust off that robot's shoulders. But she kicked the titanium off his muff. She kicked the battery. She kicked the AAA battery off his motherfucking ass. What? That nigga gonna need a full day's charge.
Sorry, false alarm. Did you hear anything just now? Nope.
All research at Star Torch Academy is under top-level classification. Of confidential.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. That's right. She went invisible. I wanted to comment on this, but I didn't want to pause earlier. I read this in her biography. In case you didn't know, in case you're somebody who's watching, how does this bitch go invisible? Smack. We ain't see this in 3.0. I'm gonna be honest, I'm confused too how she going invisible until I read the biography. Apparently, she has some ability with her forte where she's able to manipulate light. And I think she also uses coloration in a way, if you will. I'm kind of like paraphrasing here, but because I can't remember it entirely. She manipulates light and she can like formulate it in a way that obviously makes her appear invisible. It's kind of like a magician trick, if you will, damn near. And she kind of can like spray paint and do things with that as well. I wonder if she can create fucking clones of herself. She probably can. But in the biography, it said she did this to get in class without getting detected. And I feel like that's literally what we're getting ready to do here.
Information in any form is strictly prohibited. Any student.
Drop something under the desk.
Gotta show me how to sneak in like that.
That's...
Lynae, my office after class.
Yes, ma'am.
It's got such a slice of life feel to it for sure. Like I said, I'm not looking at this being something insanely deep. I think that's the exact type of vibe they're going for. At least, you know, Wuthering, they do try to cook up their deep ass like plots, only to not be able to pull the trigger at the end. But I'm okay if this is gonna be like the story.
Any student
Who's sending these
violating
spam
the
emails?
rule will face expulsion and full surveillance. And note that this would be the
Bro, he's goddamn, bro. This quality is crazy. Can we get the fucking anime already, bro? This quality is insane. Damn, she got some braces on her. She got a lot of rings on herself too. Cool ass classroom, bro. Like what the fuck, bro? Futuristic ass shit, man. She got a keyboard built into the desk and a telegram. I don't know what you call that shit. A hologram. No, I don't know what to call
the
that shit.
largest penalty, so please do not violate the confidentiality code.
Again?
Eyes look a little different there. Do not forget who you are. I've seen an anime like this before, but I don't think it was like that. It was like you got a text message on your phone, and if you clicked accept, you went into a death game. I don't think that was Tomodachi game either. I think that was a different anime. kind of what I'm thinking of.
You. Why are you? How much longer do you plan to indulge in this children's?
Well, she kind of did, but she's kind of fine. Is that an
Has all the
NPC?
schoolwork slowed you down already? Look at you.
Boy, she fine as hell, chat. Boy, y'all better stop playing with me. Why Kudo be cooking up these goddamn NPCs? All right, let me lock in. What was she saying? Let me lock in. Hold on. She was saying some probably important shit. I wasn't paying attention.
Why are you? How much longer do you plan to indulge in this children's?
She's somebody from her past.
Has all the
Am I crazy or does she got the same fucking eyes?
schoolwork slowed
That's funny. But they got the same eyes. Nigga, is Kudo doing this exact same thing, bro? Is this just her other half, her dark half? Bro, how many times are we gonna do this? That is just her dark half. They do this shit every fucking time, bro. They did it with Xiang Liao. They did it with Carlotta in her story. They did it with Chisa right before this. It's all like, bro, they've done this. I'm not kidding. I guess this is just a reoccurring theme, bro. I guess it's just a reoccurring theme. Holy crap.
you down already. Look at you now.
But she looked fine as hell, though. I ain't got that, like, goddamn shulk. Not shulk. Cheek. I said shulk. I'm tripping. Cheek.
You don't
Yeah, that's definitely her, bro.
here.
I like that hair on her.
One day you'll pay your dues.
Shut up! My place! It's right here!
Niggas did the same kick.
The story.
Oh, yeah, look at this right here, too. Yeah, look, you can see that. That's the same earring thingy.
Life cannot escape its
Stolen
end.
life cannot escape its end.
Oh, what? I love this place. Staying here is my own choice. Still lost in your dream? Choice.
Honestly, they're almost giving off a little similarity to Yinlin. So that explains why she can go invisible. Oh, they try to get me with the abrupt ending. Yeah, you motherfuckers ain't get me with that shit this time. That explains why she can go invisible then. It seems that she had like a bit of an assassination trope, huh? Goddamn, what is it? Sakamoto Days ass shit, boy. My boy who's incredibly broken. I always forget the name of this fucking anime. But this nigga would go to class pretending to be the weakest person and was the most broken dude. We talked about this before. I don't think this is giving off that kind of vibe, but it's just I'm thinking of assassin trope animes now. Yeah, it was cool. That was cool. I feel like Lynae. That's it, right? Yeah, they tried to abrupt ending my ass. I feel like Lynae is, just by looking at her story, it seems to be a very insignificant story in the grand scheme of things. I think she's going to be a character where you know, obviously they're giving you a story to sell you the character at the same time simultaneously in 3.0, but I think I think she's going to be insignificant to the rest of the goddamn story. I can just tell by looking at it and by experience of being in Wuthering Waves since the launch of the game. She doesn't have a story that seems to be that intriguing to a overarching plot or concept of Lynae. It just seems like, you know, they cooked up something, little assassin thing, I guess, or it was cool. It wasn't too bad, man. But yeah, that's my reaction. That's all my thoughts, boys. Peace, love, and happiness, and I'll see you guys in 3.0. Oh, I'm also doing a Duet Night Abyss stream as well. The 1.1 just dropped. If you guys want to check that out, we'll be doing that tomorrow as well as the next day as well, right before 3.0 drops. So if you guys want to check that out, we can.